He said it's going to be 50-50. And I told him, being a Nigerian man, your wife has to be submissive.
If you thought the drama between Michael and Angela on 90 Day Fiancé was wild, wait till you hear what Michael's family is going through. They've officially had enough of Angela, and they're not just mad at her. They're calling out TLC too.
She will.
I will what?
We are talking about if you're gonna change.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna change. So why are you saying that?
When Michael's family first jumped on board with 90 Day Fiancé, they were super excited about the possibilities. TLC told them that being on the show could really help them out, especially money-wise. As a traditional Nigerian family, they saw this as a chance to support Michael and improve their own situation too. They figured that all the exposure would lead to some cool opportunities like business deals, sponsorships, or just a more secure life for everyone. So even though they had some worries about Angela's personality, they decided to trust Michael and go for it. But things went south pretty fast. Instead of the opportunities they were promised, they got a whole lot of chaos and drama. Michael and Angela's relationship issues didn't just stay between them, they pulled the whole family into the mess. The constant fighting and toxic vibes left Michael's family feeling overwhelmed. What was supposed to be a fun experience turned into something they really regretted. TLC didn't step in to help. They seemed more interested in keeping the drama rolling for ratings. Now, Michael's family feels like they were just used for a storyline and looks back on their decision to join the show as a big mistake. The harsh truth for Michael's family wasn't just that they didn't get the financial boost they were hoping for. It was that they got dragged into a situation that brought them nothing but stress and negativity. Every episode seemed to make Angela look worse, and behind the scenes, it was just as bad. The fights between Angela and Michael were rough, but Angela's attitude towards the family made it even worse. They felt constantly disrespected, not just by her but also by TLC, who let all that toxic stuff play out on TV. For a family that really values respect and togetherness, this whole experience felt like a total betrayal. Instead of bringing about positive change, they ended up feeling exploited. And let's dive into the tension between Angela and Michael's family, because that's where things really get messy.
I'm gonna show you I ain't playing with you no more. See, one thing you don't know about me, Michael, you can't manipulate a woman that's strong and been strong all of her life.
Whatever.
From what viewers saw on the show, it's clear that Angela didn't get along with Michael's family. There were always arguments and tension whenever she was around them. But according to sources close to the family, what we saw on TV was only the tip of the iceberg. Behind the scenes, Angela's behavior toward Michael's family was much worse than what was shown. It wasn't just about disagreements or misunderstandings. Angela would ignore them, talk down to them, and insult them whenever she got the chance. Her behavior created a huge rift between her and the family, making it impossible for them to have any kind of relationship. In Nigerian culture, family is a top priority. Respect for elders, traditions, and family unity are values that are taken very seriously. So when Angela constantly dismissed or insulted Michael's family, it was a deep insult to their entire way of life. From the beginning, they were willing to give Angela a chance, despite her rough personality. But Angela didn't seem to care about showing them the same respect. Over time, this lack of respect only created major tension. Now let's talk about TLC's role in all this, because Michael's family feels like they were promised one thing and got something completely different. When they first agreed to appear on 90 Day Fiancé, did so with the hope that it would help them, not just emotionally, but financially. TLC assured them that being on the show would lead to better opportunities. Whether that meant business ventures, exposure to new audiences, or some kind of financial compensation, Michael's family was led to believe that their participation would benefit them in the long run. They trusted that the show would portray their family in a fair light and that the overall experience would be positive for everyone. But as the show progressed, it became clear that TLC wasn't exactly delivering on those promises. Instead of showcasing the family in a respectful way, it seemed like the focus was on creating as much drama as possible, especially with Angela at the center of it. The family quickly realized that instead of being partners in this journey, they were being used as pawns in a game that was focused on ratings and viewer engagement rather than their well-being. They expected the show to be a bridge between cultures, offering a chance to share their story and their values with the world. But instead, they found themselves dragged into a storyline that did little to help their image or improve their situation. What's even more frustrating for Michael's family is that the financial promises never materialized. They were under the impression that being on the show would bring them some sort of financial gain, but as the seasons went on, it became clear that TLC was more interested in keeping the drama alive than fulfilling any of those promises. This brings us to Michael, who's been stuck in the middle of all this from the very beginning. He has always been in a difficult position, trying to balance his love for Angela with his loyalty to his family. But as Angela's behavior got worse, especially toward his family, it became harder and harder for Michael to keep the peace. Angela's disrespect toward his relatives didn't just happen once or twice, it was a constant issue, both on and off camera. And while Michael tried to smooth things over, it became clear that Angela wasn't going to change her attitude, which left him in an impossible situation. He wanted to support his wife, but how could he do that when she was constantly insulting and alienating the people he cared the most? And now fans are sharing their 2 cents on this whole situation. A person commented saying, "Boycott TLC." Another one added, "TLC used his family." Angela Dean also helped TLC to use this family. They were lied to.
You are here with me in our country. She talks like that. What will happen when you get down there? I'm really scared. I mean it.
So Michael's family isn't just sitting around waiting for this whole mess to blow over. They're fed up with the disrespect and want some accountability. They're not asking for much, just for Angela to admit her mistakes and apologize for the damage she has done. But they're not just looking for words, they feel like they've been dragged into a situation they never signed up for, and it's really affected their emotional health. In Nigerian culture, family honor is a big deal, and they feel like Angela has totally disrespected that. From how she has treated them on and off the show to the empty promises they say TLC made, Michael's family feels used and disrespected. This isn't just some TV drama for them, they believe they deserve something for all the crap they've been through. The public embarrassment, personal attacks, and the hit to their family name are real issues they want to tackle. And here's where it gets serious. There are rumors that Michael's family might be thinking about taking legal action against both Angela and TLC. Yep, you heard that right, they could be heading to court. They feel like they were promised certain things when they agreed to be on 90 Day Fiancé, but instead they got caught up in all this drama. They think Angela's behavior and TLC's focus on ratings over their mental state have left them emotionally and financially drained. If these legal rumors are true, they might be looking for more than just an apology. They could want some cash for the emotional stress and public humiliation they've faced. They want to make sure Angela and TLC are held accountable for their part in this mess. The family feels they were promised respect and understanding for their culture, but instead they got chaos and hurt feelings. Now they're ready to stand up for themselves and make their voices heard, even if it means going to court. But let's not forget what's really at stake here. Michael's family isn't just after compensation, they're trying to fix their reputation. They've had to deal with the fallout from Angela's disrespectful actions, and now they want to move on. They're determined to clear their name and shake off the negativity that's come from being associated with Angela and the show. They want to rebuild their lives and regain the respect they feel they lost during this crazy time. However, with Angela being her usual self, this situation might drag on for a while. She's known for being strong-willed and combative, so if the family does decide to take legal action, it's hard to see her backing down without a fight. If those lawsuit rumors turn out to be true, we could be in for even more drama in the public eye. And let's not forget that TLC could also find itself in a tough spot. But what about you guys? Do you think Michael's family will get the justice they're after, or do you think the drama will just keep going? Let me know what you think in the comments. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all the latest updates on this wild 90 Day Fiancé.